friends, welcome. We are gathered here today to celebrate one of life's greatest moments, to give recognition to the worth and the beauty of love, and to cherish the words which shall unite Sarah and Jonathan in marriage. Please be seated. Before we begin, I would like to draw your attention to the cake on the table in memory of Jonathan's mother, Patricia. She is present today in our thoughts and in our hearts, and let us please observe a moment of silence in her memory. Alice, would you please come and read the letter that Sarah's great-grandmother wrote long ago?
John and Sarah have been fortunate to be surrounded by amazing family and friends throughout their lives and have been witness to many examples of true love. This letter from Sarah's great-grandmother honors the love she had for her husband and is a testament to true, never-ending love. In memory of your dear dad. We met when I was about 15 years old. I loved him from the first time I saw him. He felt the same about me. Married in 1963, April 23rd. We had a wonderful relationship for 46 years. The Lord blessed us with much joy and happiness with our nice children and grandchildren, and then our first great-grandchild. Papa loved them all. Then, on November 16th, came the saddest day of my life, when they took my dearest I had in the world out the door. I loved him so much, part of me went with him in the grave. Things are not the same around here. I hope my family will have nice memories of their dad and Papa, and I will love them in all eternity.
So Jonathan and Sarah, you met at a tailgate party for an Ohio State Penn State football game back in 2000. The party was at Sarah's college house. Jonathan told friends that Amy's sister Sarah was really pretty, but we left it at that. So now we fast forward to the year 2012. You were living in Detroit. Sarah, you were living in Columbus. You became friends on Facebook. And Sarah, you then were only planning to look at Jonathan's picture to see if he was cute. And apparently he was cute. But then you got a message, and you called your sister Amy for advice. What do I do? And Amy, apparently you gave excellent advice. So 2 weeks later, Jonathan drives down to Columbus. The two of you have dinner. We both told him the same thing, how relaxed you were, and how it didn't seem like a first date. And Jonathan, you were comfortable enough to keep the crumbs off the table in front of Sarah. And I want to say everyone is looking forward to seeing that tonight. Jonathan, you thought that Sarah's smile was infectious. It was like you had known her forever, and she even laughed at your jokes. And you couldn't wait to see her again. And Sarah, you didn't want to leave them together. So you started a long-distance dating relationship, and it wasn't easy. But almost every weekend, one of you took that 3.5-hour drive so you could be together. Sarah, you told me you knew from the beginning how much Jonathan cared for you, and that he would love you, protect you, and make your life fun. Jonathan, you discovered that every weekend together was better than the last. You always knew that Sarah was beautiful. You discovered she was caring, funny, smart, patient, positive, and loving. You proposed to her a year later, even though you didn't get down on one knee. She said yes. And here we are on your wedding day. Now, as you probably know, not too many couples can make a long-distance relationship work. It takes a lot of love, it takes commitment, it takes a good sense of humor, and these things will serve you very well in your marriage. So I don't have advice for you today with how to make things work in the long run that you have not already discovered and put into place. So instead, allow me to tell you a brief story. A couple of months ago, I was in Florence, Italy, and I was looking at Michelangelo's awe-inspiring David. And at the time, someone asked him, how did you create this amazing statue? He said that it was easy. All he had to do was look at the marble. He could see the angel within. All he had to do was chisel away the parts that didn't belong to set the angel free. Well, I tell you this because it takes the same process to create a good marriage. Before you, there is an unfinished form. Every act of kindness, passion, caring, and forgiveness that you demonstrate toward each other is going to chisel away at that form, piece by piece, until the angel is released and you have created a marriage which is a masterpiece. But remember, every masterpiece is fragile. It must be protected, it must be nurtured, and it must be cared for each and every day. A successful marriage is not the result of some complicated formula. Let love guide you in all things you do. Let patience be your virtue. Talk always. Trust without limit. Love without ceasing. And if you keep the love that you have today, ever before, remaining faithful to each other and your vows, you will find the joy and the satisfaction that you desire. So Sarah and Jonathan, it is your intention to share with each other the joys and sorrows of all the years. Now I ask you to turn and face each other, and with these promises bind yourselves together.
Sarah, I love you. You're my best friend. Today, I give myself to you in marriage. I promise to encourage and inspire you, to laugh with you, and to comfort you in times of sorrow and struggle. When life seems easy and when it seems hard. When our love is simple and when it is an effort. I promise to cherish you and to always hold you in the highest regard. These things I give to you today and all the days of our life.
Jonathan, I love you. You are my best friend. Today I give myself to you in marriage. I promise to encourage and inspire you, to laugh with you, and to comfort you in times of sorrow and struggle. When life seems easy and when it seems hard, when our love is simple and when it is an effort, I promise to cherish you and to always hold you in the highest regard. These things I give to you today and all the days of my life.
So the two of you are about to present rings to each other. The wedding ring, a complete circle, is the symbol of completeness that a husband and wife find in a marriage relationship. The ring has no beginning and the ring has no end, just as true love is never ending. And the ring is also made of precious metals, just as true love is a precious treasure.
With this ring, I pledge to you my undying love, my faithfulness and devotion for the rest of my life. I will stand by your side in times of trial. I will hold you in my arms when you need my comfort. I will listen with my heart, cherish or smile, and trust in your love.
With this ring, I pledge to you my undying love, my faithfulness and devotion for the rest of my life. I will stand by your side in times of trial. I will hold you in my arms when you need my comfort. I will listen with my heart, cherish your smile, and trust in your love.
Jonathan, would you come and do our second reading?
Y'all look stunning. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, the rains fall soft upon the fields. May the light of friendship guide your paths together. May the laughter of children grace the halls of your home. May the joy of living for one another trip a smile from your lips and a twinkle from your eye. And when eternity beckons at the end of a life heaped high with love, may the good Lord embrace you with the arms that have nurtured you the whole length of your joy-filled days. May the gracious God hold you both in the palm of his hands, and today, may the spirit of love find a dwelling place in your hearts.
Jonathan and Sarah, here is your benediction. May all that you are always be in love. May all that is love always be in you. May your love be as beautiful on each day you share it as it is on this day of celebration. And may each day you share be as precious to you as the day when you first fell in love. May you always see and encourage the best in each other. May the challenges that life brings your way make your marriage even stronger. And may you always be each other's best friend and greatest love. You have declared before all of us that we will live together in marriage. You have made special promises to each other, which have been symbolized by the joining of hands, the taking of vows, and the giving and receiving of rings. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the state of Illinois, I pronounce you are finally husband and wife, and you may seal your vows with a kiss. Family and friends, I have the great pleasure of introducing for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Weitz.